You are looking live at the Royale with Cheese Arena, that fabled old barn where history has been made over and over, and tonight should be no different as we bring you Friday Night Hockey here on the Independent Broadcast Network. And it's great to be here. I am Winners with the One, and the season, such as it is, continues here on Friday Night Hockey. The teams have changed. I don't think there's any the Bussy Blasters or whatever that one team. I think that all the names have changed. I think they've gone to more conventional, the like in the names of the NHL, like they used to do back in the day. According to this, we're going to see Edmonton versus Philadelphia, followed by Edmonton versus Toronto. So we get a double feature of Edmonton tonight. And if this is the Edmonton team, that's a pretty good team there. That's KS Auto, BGP. It's Al. That's Anargan Meme Walker, and who put in a great performance in net last week. So we'll be looking for stuff to happen there. Nova Star, of course, another of the greats. What am I streaming a historic moment? Is that what's happening? They're saying so in the chat, but yeah, you can't get too caught up in what is said in chat in here or anywhere else. Wait, this thing can't start yet. We don't have the other team. We are waiting upon it's Philadelphia. Okay. Wonder I didn't remember. No, we can't hate Philadelphia too much. They gave us Rocky, and they gave us Ween. So those are two great contributions to history. So again, we talk about history, and tonight we're going to see a shitload of it because these guys are going to light it up. This is Cryptic C's game, Hockey Question Mark. It is free, as in beer. It is free to play, and it's been around for quite a while, and so it's given these guys an opportunity to get really, really good at the game. It is played from a first-person perspective. So they are seeing it as they would be if they were on the ice playing the game, which is a little disorienting at first, but it gets better, and then you eventually make a pass that actually goes, you make a shot that goes fairly close to the net, and it's exciting stuff. And yeah, great skill curve. And even these guys who have been playing for years, they still come up with new things. And we get to witness it here on Friday Night Hockey with the thousands of people that are piling in tonight. Good to see everyone. You could be watching Soda Popping or one of the other great streamers on this channel or on the Twitch TV channel. But no, you have decided to watch some real cyber athletes do real cyber athletics. They put the E in the E sports, and when the other team shows up, they're waiting for Trevor's. I know I think this is GTA 5 related. I'm not sure. Okay, but I don't think they have any forfeiture rules. So, in the previous leagues, they had it to where if you couldn't field at least 4 people, then you would have to forfeit. Or then I think you had to have a full team of 5. So we haven't had any no-shows since the return of Friday Night Hockey, which is great. And we've gotten hella support. I want to thank everybody that's been watching and like donating. We got a crazy-ass donation, and I feel kind of guilty now because I was just, oh yeah, thank you, yeah. And then I found out how many bits those were in like real folding dollars, and it's like, oh shit, that is incredibly generous. It was from an anonymous donor. I'll thank them again. So we're getting stuff like that. Last week we had a Twitch staff in here. Hey, it's nice to be recognized after 8 years of partnership, But they were probably just making sure it wasn't some sort of, I don't know, Chinese money laundering scheme or something. I don't know, Who the hell is this guy? And why is he not have thousands of viewers? That's what the world is asking, because the quality of the content is unparalleled. Now let's look at Philadelphia shooting, and already a save by Anarch and Meme Walker. Who the hell is that, guys? Can somebody tell me? Everybody changes their name, and it's hard to tell the names of the players without a program, or even with a program. It's still kind of sketchy. PK Paching, no mistaking PK Paching, of course, one of the legendary figures in this game in the net minding position, and he shows you why with a stop there. He'll probably have to make a stop here. This is going to go, oh, it's behind the net. So he will flip through there, play it out, but again held in by KS Auto and Edmonton. And a nice steal, and he gets through the traffic, and what a shot, and a save by PK Paching right on the doorstep. There's no way. He beat the whole team. He had him dead to rights. But again, we were just talking about the prowess of PK Paching, and there you have it. I mean, my goodness. That is as close to a goal as you're going to get. And then just the patience not to overextend, not to knock it in yourself inadvertently. Our score remains at 0-0. Not for lack of excitement here, just a couple of minutes in already. Some good shots going on, and great goaltending as well from both sides. You love to see it. I love to see it. I do too. So the pass now to Jay Lalu. We'll take it at center ice. Cross the blue line with it. Is that going to go on net? No, it is stopped. The Edmonton defense starting to tighten up around the net here. Nice rejection of that pass attempt. Looking for one of those one-timers. You only need that one time. Here's KS Auto. Oh, that shot goes over the crossbar. And traveling out. Now sitting back in. BG on the opposite end. KS Auto will regain the puck now behind the net. They're going to try to put this back out of play, and they do. Nice steal by Frog. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I believe that is an own goal. Wasn't it? Yes? Oh, well, it's 1-0. Edmonton will take the lead. Either way, some sort of a communication issue there, and what a save by PK Paching. The rocket blast is deflected into the rafters. I'll have to get the story on that goal. I'm not running an replay here or anything. But if you're watching now through the video on demand available on YouTube in the future, below from the distant past, and you can rewind it and check for sure. I'm sure the officials will be after this thing's over. But yeah, we put up the whole season. There's a shot that goes off the side of the net, rattling off the post and out. Now sent back in. Is there anybody on that side? There is. KS Auto. As he will dump one around the boards. Everybody just trying to gain command of this puck. It's going to go back all the way to PK Paching. And, oh, Auto with the steal, and it's a race, and he will win it. He had the angle on him. And no doubt in question about who scored that one. As PK Paching kind of forced to gamble on that. I mean, he chose to make an aggressive play on KS Auto, which is not a bad choice, but yeah, the puck just kind of, there's nobody better, I think, at stick handling than KS Auto. He's right up there. I mean, we watch him kind of float and dance his way through these defenses, and he manages to get the puck there, and he manages to get the puck here, and he dumps in another one. Like it's easy. He makes it look so easy. Oh shit! I guarantee you it is not easy. But it's looking pretty good for Edmonton now. A 3-0 lead. They tell me hydrate often, so forgive me for doing so. Had a little scare a few weeks ago. Don't try to survive in Texas without air conditioning. If you can. But a very entertaining first period. Mostly in favor of Edmonton, but that could change here. Nice steal shot save, however. And again, Anarchan Meme Walker comes up with a big stop. Now fired through. That hit a few bodies on the way in. So we'll quickly be dumped back on the other side of the rink. We kind of feel our way into this second period. And yeah, starting to see a little bit of latency here. Bit of a lag. Usually if we're seeing it, it means the players might be seeing it too. We're on a pretty good connection here for these servers. It's no longer the fastest internet backbone in the world in Chicago, Illinois, like it was for so many years with Friday Night Hockey. But it's still pretty robust, I believe. I'm going to use the terms of the culture. Anyway, still looking for an opportunity here is this Philadelphia team. They've had really good opportunities, and some have come pretty close. But so far, it has failed to bear any fruit for them on the scoreboard. However, on the other side, weirdness on that first goal. It's kind of sailed slowly there. And a couple of goals from KS Auto because it's Auto, and that's what he does. And brings us to the scoreline we're looking at right now. Still very early, however. A couple of minutes elapsed in the second period. And both teams just kind of working on positioning here. Looking to set up stuff like that. Puck just short of where it needed to be. So now over to Kiwi. Gonna let this go. Auto, and there's defenseman Jerry putting a body on him. And yeah, they're just doing the best they can to plug the holes and try to keep Auto at bay. And even if you can, there's some other guys on this team who are very good scorers as well. It's a tough proposition, and plus you're having to come from behind. But we never rule anything out here. We've seen a little bit of everything, almost, at Friday Night Hockey. A shot by Otto. Looks like that hit some framework, perhaps. It did not go across the line, however. And now a possible counterattack is thwarted, again, by this Edmonton defense. And again, quickly, there's a nice dump pass by Kiwi to Otto. Just dropped it for him. And very much in question, this puck now. And Jay Lalo is just going to reach in there and swipe it and get this on net somehow. And Anarchan Meme Walker with the big save. And yeah, you can see a bit of slowdown there. That is not what you want to see while you're getting a shot up. So, it's the vagaries of the internet, right? I mean, I always say I'm surprised it works at all. So, I think it was like choppy ice. And KS Auto, again, just with a chip shot there. But does not go. 3-0 still. We're under a minute left in the second period. And Philadelphia keeps moving in. They've got puck going in the right direction. not able to do much conversion-wise with it. And PK Paching skating up a little bit, defenseman Jerry in goal for a brief time. Now the shot's going to rattle off the side. And that sets up a beautiful chance here on the other end. Jay Lalu was there. And again, just some big goaltending, some big defense. And just some shots not landing where they want them to go, but pretty darn close. Now BG, he shoots. PK Paching, he saves. Otto fires it back the other way. Again, PK Paching to close out the second period. Good stuff, good stuff. And so far, this is one of those games that is closer than it appears on the board. You know, to use an old sports cliche. I mean, these guys are playing each other very tightly. And it's just been a few things here and there that have made the difference and continue to. There's one that makes the difference. Otto, with the assist of Kiwi, he will put in the hat trick. That's 3 goals for Otto. And we're talking about the differences in the game. 3 goals by Otto. That's a big difference, right? And they're still pressing the issue. Here's Al. Send this across the ice, and now Philadelphia looking to counter. The dump and chase happening. The line up in front, and the puck cleared. And Otto is actually, that's a long pass, is what that is. Otto with the spinorama in the front. A little extra razzle dazzle, because why not? They do have a 4-goal lead here. But my goodness. And in fact, we're going to see PK Paching probably coming out of the goal quite a bit here in this third period. He's already doing it. And he's a potent performer on offense when he needs to be. So they may press the attack here. So what have they got to lose, right? Down by 4. 3.5 minutes left in regulation. The ice is quite choppy. Yeah, 4-goal deficit by a team that's playing pretty solid defense on top of things. And yeah, it's hard to gain any ground on that. Look at that shot and save. And again, Anarchin Meme Walker is up to the task. 3 minutes remain. And we may not be done with the goal scoring. We're not. That is a nice pass from Otto to Nova Star in the front. That's that one-timer. And Nova Star slams it home with authority to make it 5. It's nothing. This is very much a Edmonton game tonight. And we'll get to see them again, actually, as I believe they are scheduled to play next against Toronto. PK Paching with the save. A Kiwi, the dish across to Otto. Settles it down, fires it, goes just a bit short. And everybody's getting a lick in here. Again, looking towards the slot, we'll see Otto take it down in the corner. He's separated physically from the puck. And this will give Jay Lalu a chance to put this on frame. Oh, it is saved. He'll fire again across like he was looking for somebody on the outlet pass. They all are. They're looking for that deflection in the middle. Send somebody to the middle. Send somebody to the side. Try to set up anything. To at least, you want to avoid a shutout at the very least if you can. It's 1:34 remaining in regulation. Oh, that was a good opportunity there, but the puck just going high and behind, and so now on the counterattack, it is Otto. And again, He's just a one-man wrecking crew out there. 4 of the 6 goals tonight scored by Edmonton have been scored by Otto. And now Jay Lalu shoots. Save. And Meme Walker again. He's been really good. Both goalies, tremendous work, but yeah, sometimes you have those nights where Otto heats up, and you saw him just work his way around the entirety of the defense several times there to get those goals. If there is an MVP of this game, you'd have to give it to him, and this win is about to be in the books for Edmonton. The empty netter, only adding to it, that will be Kiwi's first goal of the game. Pads the stats a bit with a 7-0 lead now. As Edmonton, oh, they're just cruising. They're just cruising. And so, as time ticks down, they are still maintaining possession of the puck, and somehow, through traffic, Otto will get his 5th goal of the game. It's an incredible job. And put that one in stone. 8-0 is your final, as Edmonton will take the win over Philadelphia. And quite emphatically. We don't see a lot of scores like this anymore in Friday night hockey. Wow, they just poured it on. What an incredible display. And so now we get to see more of this Edmonton team as they will be taking on Toronto. As yes, all the teams have undergone a facelift now. We don't have I think the AliExpress sex dolls are just named Philadelphia now. You can write your own joke in there. I invite you to. Okay, so Toronto, they will be in blue as Edmonton retains the red jerseys. They are Doucette. Wow, they have it. Oh, they have it. Okay. Glizzy is here. Tony Flo, of course, and Parabola. Who is wow, they have it. Yes, I oh. Yeah, even if they're just going to take names like Philadelphia and Toronto and Edmonton, they at least are going to be creative with the player names. And there's a creative long shot. Wow, they have it. Waves at it as it goes by. Now setting up in front. Saw 2 players converging. The long shot. And what a save! Somehow he managed to keep that from going over the line. Incredible. In-fucking-credible. Okay, so now Anarch and Ming Walker certainly had a great first game. Now looking to do so in the nightcap here against Toronto. Oh, there's another nice save. These are very difficult because when you're playing in the goal position, remember you're seeing it from a first player perspective. The goal might be at, or the puck might be at your feet. And you might not be able to exactly see where it's at, and you have as much of a chance of scoring on yourself sometimes as having someone score on you. So it's a very difficult position, and sometimes it's about making those broad strokes, and sometimes it's just the little things. And already we've seen a couple from both these goaltenders of those little things. I don't know, it's a game with a lot of nuance. I mean, hockey in general certainly is, but yeah, this game is too. I mean, there's like 10 years of tradition of people playing this thing throughout the world, and they go and they play other things, and then they come back because there's nothing like this. So shout out to Cryptic C, Alex, and Luke put this thing together. It's a hell of a game. It's endured the test of time. More fun than a lot of hockey games. I'm not gonna name any names. I don't remember, like used to be cool. Anyway, we're just happy to have people playing here on a Friday night and at a very high level. And again, while they have it, the goalie. Yes, never a dull moment. Well, maybe a couple of dull moments, but they don't last for very long. As again, the puck in the neutral zone, shot will go just wide. And now Nova Star will try to advance the puck. Up, stolen. Tony Flo's going to take the shot here. And from the tough angle, it did have a chance. And again, that's one of those, is the puck at my feet or is it not, kind of saves. Oh, Cheesecake's here. What's up? Good to see all the old heads still in the game playing playing different games now. It's funny how many people I see, in other games. It's all people, we're from tribes and stuff, and or Shoot Mania, some of those old school games. But the good people keep being good, playing. But it's always cool to see people that were around for some very fun moments in esports. I hear that from a lot of people. I mean, where they're like, almost ashamed to admit that they like Warzone. It's a highly polished game experience. I mean, they've put a lot of years into making all the Call of Duty stuff. It is. Oh yeah, my roommate's just addicted to the Call of Duties. I don't know. What do I play now? I don't know. Weeb games. Or Subrosa. What a shot on the backhand from Kiwi. Beautifully done. And that will make it 1-0 for Edmonton, as they strike first in this 3-period contest. Close out our evening of festivities here on Friday Night Hockey. Yeah, I play a lot of old stuff. People bring things up and it's like, oh yeah. Like, what was that one? Strike Force Centauri. Kind of stuff you get on good old games. Plus, I used to hate turn-based RPGs, but then I got into them later in life, and that's great because there's a load of them now that I haven't played. So there's that. Yeah, honestly, I play more stuff on Genesis or MAME than a lot of the AAA things. I don't know. Is that gaming? It sure feels like it. And see, Dragon Quest, that's one I have not played. I just saw it show up on Game Pass, though, on the Xbox. There's some casual stuff, but it's hard to beat. The Game Pass is a good deal. And a lot of the titles on Devolver Digital, of course, are available on Game Pass. You pay one price per month and get to play all sorts of stuff. And yeah, they are putting more Japanese type of thing, like Dragon Quest, PSO2. But meanwhile, we've got a pretty entertaining game going on underneath us here, as we're still not quite halfway through regulation time on this game, and this is a very closely matched game. You see everybody kind of tightening up a little bit more than in the first game. And so right now we're just looking at a 1-0 score line. It's always subject to change. Glizzy with the puck. Nice moves to get around a couple of people's shots. Save. Oh, a chance here. Oh, and it's off the post. Because it's going to have to take some sort of a barrage like that to get past Anarchan Meme Walker tonight, the way he's been playing. Yes, Otto. Oh, man. Oh, it's just sick. Takes the puck, goes through a couple of people, and the wrister from a really tough angle. Yeah, no big deal. 2-0 is your score. And we did promise you cyber athleticism tonight. Yeah, it was a thanks to Dr. Killinger for getting the Royale with cheese, the old rink up. I did not have a copy of this on my my current machine. How that happened, but luckily he had all the old archives, all the old stuff, and it works. All you needed was a PNG file. I should know this. I mean, this game's been modded all to hell and back. I think they've got a new version of the football mod up, or soccer, as we sometimes like to call it in America. Maybe we'll do a night of that one of these nights. We had fun casting those when they had the international friendlies, as they call them. And they were, for the most part, fairly friendly, as I recall. Shout out to our overseas crew. Hope you guys are doing okay with all the... Oh! Dangerous in front. But harmless in the end. Okay, cleared away. 52 seconds now. We're getting to the end of the second period, and a ricochet or two and almost a goal there. And now Quesado again, but this shot will travel just wide. Now BG going wide on the other end. But again, they still keep firing. They still keep blasting away. Quesado again with the puck. Where is he going to take this? Got several options here. Looks for a teammate. And they managed to get some defense down and clear this puck. In a timely fashion. Yeah, 12 seconds left. That may be all the scoring we see in this period. Maybe not. Possible chance here. And that is knocked away. And so the Toronto defense... they're making a stand here, and they will have to continue to do so as we go into this third period, as it is the most important period of a motherfucking hockey game. We say this often. And I think this is certainly going to hold true here. Again, the Edmonton, we just watched them put a 8-0 whooping up in the first game, and now they're carrying a 2-0 lead into the third, and again on the attack, pressing offensively. So it's going to be a difficult task for this Toronto team. Maybe not Herculean, maybe not even Sisyphean, but certainly a pain in the ass, and they've really got to get their offense going. And it's hard to do that 'cause if you press forward too much with these guys, they're going to get you on the counterattack because they're always looking for that. You're going to say, okay, let's everybody move up, try to get a goal here. And then the next thing you know, Quesado's got it and he's past your defense and he's headed towards your goalie, by himself. That's another place you don't want to be in. So these are tactical choices that have to be made by Toronto. In the next 3 minutes and 40 some odd seconds. As they've got to get it out of their zone first. Doucette will do that. Actually, this puck, well, that counts as a save there. Again, but see, again, Quesada uses the opportunity to get past the defense. A nice setup in front, but not able to hammer it home. But again, they still maintain possession of the puck. It's hard to get it out of there. Try again. Comes Toronto. Glizzy. Got Tony Flo skating down for this. Got to get it away from BG. And they do dislodge this puck. It's airborne. Now that it settles down, going back to the neutral zone with it. We're going back to Quesada with it. The stick in the face does not faze him. Again, he moves past everybody. But they managed to drive him wide before he can get the shot off that he wanted. That's good team defense. And here's a good team counterattack. And that may result in a goal. Glizzy, a couple of opportunities. But, some heartbreakers. And again, up the wing comes Quesada, using the boards to get around the final attacker. Now, he shoots and scores. That's 2 goals for Quesada. 3 goals for Edmonton. 1 small step for man, etc., etc. And here's the puck. There's the puck. And landing in a dangerous position. Cleared out by Wow, they have it. Wow, he had it. But now again, Otto to Kiwi. Quick pass. Oh, very good defense to reach around. Tap that loose. I don't know if he saw him coming or not. Again, they were about to punish him with that. And some nice little defensive touches here. But again, the scoreboard tells no lies. It's 3-0. And this Toronto team, I know they would like to at least get a goal. Otherwise, Edmonton is very close to, well, I'm not going to jinx it. Hey, I played goal, man. I know how it is. The shot now going wide. Tony Flo looking for teammates. Finds one. The shot and score! Parabola. Hell of a pass from Tony Flo and Parabola. A big, big shot. See. Okay. All right. You know, you talk about the caster curse and everything, and I did not want to say. Okay, you know, they're close to pitching a shutout for the entire evening. You know, only to have that broken with less than a minute to play. It's pure coincidence. I didn't finish the thought either, so yeah, took no credit for that. 14 seconds left, and oh, whacked away. But while they have it, a long shot to finish it out. But yeah, that's going to be your score line. A moral victory goal at the end for Toronto, and a good one. Certainly. But 3-1 is your score. Edmonton will take the W. And in fact, they will take both wins this evening in Friday night hockey. Wow. Saw some good stuff tonight. Glad that you were here to see some good stuff with us as well. I guess this thing is still a thing. I'm looking at the schedule. And there's a week 3 that would be next. Wait, is that this week? No, that's next week. That's the 28th. And then the week after that is September the 4th edition. And that's that's playoffs, I guess. Playoffs and championships, and yeah, we're gonna decide this shit once and for all yet again in 2 weeks, and then after that we'll decide it again once and for all, as many fucking times as it takes, because that's what we do. Thank you guys very much for being part of whatever we do here at the Independent Broadcast Network. We've certainly got more things planned. I mean, like I said, people are, sending us keys to play games and stuff. I mean, I work for like a pretty darn good video game company, and so they make stuff we can play. So, yeah, we have plans. We have plans. Maybe we'll even get a sub button. After all these years. It's funny, back in 2012, it just didn't really seem like something. What would we need that for, right? I don't know. So you can't say we don't do it for the love, because we certainly do. We love this game, we love this community, and it's another one of those games where I said, hey, like I did with Tribes. I did say that with Tribes, and I kept my word. As long as they're playing it, there's tournaments and stuff, we'll cast it. I haven't talked to any of the mid-air guys, but that looks pretty cool. I see they brought that back. In fact, keeps going well for them. I mean, there should always be some sort of Tribes. But yeah, same with hockey, man. If you guys are still into playing, I'm still into casting. Love the game. It kept us going through some pretty rough times here on IBNs, and they're right. There really is no other game like it. While we're at it, we should be pimping some of the other. I'm the community manager for a game called Sub Rosa that is on Devolver Digital, and it's also a Cryptic Sea game, and it is really cool. I hope you will check it out if you're not already. Big plans coming for that game, and Cryptic Sea is working very hard to bring you all sorts of new features and whatnots and what have yous and stuff. And the future of the game is very exciting. We're on our way to that Fall Guys money, right? That's the goal, right? A man's reach must exceed his grasp, or what the fuck is heaven for? I may be paraphrasing. Anyway, don't forget to follow us at IBN Casting on YouTube. We've been putting these sumbitches up. We somehow did not for the last Friday Night Hockey, because it's like, does anybody even care? And then it's like, well, does anybody care if anybody cares? And so it's kind of a recursive, to hell with it, we'll put them up. So that's the upshot of it. You can go to IBN Casting, you type it in on your YouTube, and you can go right to it. You can follow us there. We hope that you will. And we've got playlists that are carefully curated for you, right? So that if you just want to see the games that have been contested in this year of 2020, and what a year it has been, then you just can go to the playlist and it'll play them right in order. Yeah, just like a season of Breaking Bad. And also, you can follow us at IBN Casting on Twitter. We try to let you know when we're doing stuff, because sometimes we're fond of doing stuff. And lately, there is more stuff to do, and we want to share that with you. Why is this? Okay, are we on? Are we still on? Hello? I'm in the middle of my spiel here. Saying, Well, if we're getting cut off here, I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us. I am Winners with the One. You can find me at Winners with the One on Twitter. And I don't know how much of that you got, because it was saying everything went into the red. But it's not in the red anymore. So, yeah. Winners with the One on Twitter, IBN Casting on Twitter, IBN Casting on YouTube. And, of course, IBN 1 and IBN 2, the Deuce. I mean, that's where we're at. That's what we do. We thank you for joining us. Always a good time. We'll see you next week, if not before, as we will have more Friday Night Hockey for you. And maybe some other stuff too. I got that flight to me. here. I mean, is that even exciting to watch? But we've got a lot to talk about with you. Talk about it soon. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate you guys so much. See you next time. Good night.